What's up guys, this is Karlo and I'll be cooking for you today here in my kitchen. Now listen, I love cooking Filipino food, traditional Filipino food, but today we're going to do something different. We're going to put a modern spin on it and we're going to do a Bistek Cheesesteak. So get this, the recipe is actually pretty simple, and what we have here is the mise en place, which is French for everything in place. So let's see what we've got. Shaved steak, onion, garlic, provolone cheese, shredded lettuce, salt, pepper, and soy sauce, and calamansi. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna take this bowl, right, and I'm gonna put this meat. We're gonna marinate this meat. This is key to make sure that we get some good flavor in this beef before we put it on the grill. Alright, so let's put this in a bowl and we're gonna mix some of these ingredients in. Some soy sauce. We're gonna do some black pepper. A little bit of salt. We already put soy sauce, so not too much salt. Garlic. Everything is better with garlic. So I'm gonna throw the garlic in here. And then the secret ingredient, which is of course calamansi. Now calamansi is a Filipino citrus fruit. It's similar to like lemon or lime, but these little bad boys pack a good punch. And we're gonna put that in the mixture. All right, so we're gonna cut these fruits just right down the middle, and then we're just gonna juice it because there are seeds in it. All right, so I'm gonna combine the juices from the calamansi into the mixture. And then real easy, we're just gonna mix it. All right, so now that we have everything mixed in the bowl, we're gonna put this in the fridge, marinate it for at least an hour. Better overnight, but at least an hour. Luckily, I had one marinated overnight, and this is what we're gonna fry up right now. All right, first off, I'm gonna drain off the extra juices from this meat since we're gonna fry it up. So we're just gonna put it in a strainer, let that strain for a little bit. All right, so we're gonna fry up these onions, a little bit of EVOO. All right, so once the onions are a little bit browned, you can set those aside. So add a little bit more oil, and then add the beef. All right, so we're gonna cut this bread. It's a French baguette. Use whatever bread you please. All right, so I'm gonna put this on right on the grill. Right there, get that a little toasted. And flip this meat, check on it. Yes, see that browning? That's what you want. All right, so I'm gonna add on the cheese. This is provolone cheese. You can reuse whatever cheese you want, but I love provolone on a cheesesteak sub. So we're just gonna put the cheese on as much as you want. And if you have a dome, do that so that way it can melt while the meat is still simmering. All right, so the bread is nice and toasted, look at that. So before we put the meat on it, we're gonna do a couple more things. This is melted butter. So you're gonna brush it on the bread. Everything is better with butter. A little bit of mayo. I love mayo in my cheesesteaks. And now we're gonna go ahead and grab the meat. All right, lift it up here. Ooh, look at how that cheese melted. Looks good. All right, so now that it's cooked, cheese is melted, we're gonna go ahead and transfer it on to our sandwich. Ooh, look at that cheese pull. Ooh. We're gonna do the finishing touches. Of course, the onions. Bistek is known for its onions, so we gotta pile that on. A little bit of fresh lettuce, nice and crisp. And then I love hot sauce. It's looking real good. We're gonna attempt to close this bad boy. See if I can do one of these. Woo! Ooh. bread nice and crunchy. And look at that, Bistek Cheesesteak. Let's eat. All right, so moment of truth. Let's see how this bad boy tastes.